I was one of those weird people who just understood music on a different level naturally.
She's a kind of X-Men kind of thing. She's a different type of human being.
She's amazing. She's pretty much the best singer I've ever heard, and she can't hear.
To be able to look at the ocean in silence, it gives you the opportunity to create whatever you want it to be. In the moment when I lost my hearing, all I wanted was to be able to go back to where I could hear again.
When she graduated from Longmont High, she was voted top female vocalist. So the dream was kind of queued up.
My dream and my reality met in college, and it was perfect for about a month. That's all I got. A month before I stopped being able to understand my teachers talking to me in class. By Christmas, I was legally deaf in both ears. My hearing aids did not give me the information that I needed to stay a music major, and I was dropped from the music program.
And we get in a car, we leave Colorado State University, and the world gets silent. She stops singing. It's still very real for me.
I really didn't know what to do because my way of expressing myself was gone.
I know this hurts, but let's go. Let's keep moving. Learn a song. I'll play the guitar and you sing it.
And so I spent time figuring out this one song, note by note by note. I sing the note into the little tuner, feel it. Yep, I'm right. Okay, next note.
I don't think that people really know the backstory of how hard it is to have to feel on your body where your voice goes.
He pulled up his guitar. I closed my eyes after I found my first note, and I just started singing, and that freedom came of not being able to judge myself. 'Cause all I see is you holding me forever.
It was just dad and daughter doing what we had done 100 times before.
And that led me to wanting to figure out how I could learn other vibrations, to learn more about myself, to give myself better opportunities.
I think America's Got Talent was that for her.
So singing and performing for people wasn't scary anymore, because I knew that if losing my hearing wasn't going to kill me, which I always dreamed it would, what can they take? What can they take that wasn't already broken? Nothing. When I first met Mick, we met up and we just started having just long conversations. And he said, hey, I have this interesting idea about music.
The idea was recognizing the fact that the deaf feels music mainly by getting hit with one wave of vibration coming off of these huge subs and speakers. That's absurd.
That's the reason why I don't go to concerts. I'm not a part of the experience.
Maybe we can figure out how to get around the eardrum, which basically is a receptor of vibration, and go straight to the brain. And the detour that we concluded on was going through the skin. All of a sudden, things started to take hold, and Music Not Impossible was born.
We had had so many conversations about how I've created a system of feeling music that the information could be very helpful for them to improve the system.
In the beginning, it was a very small operation, right, for years.
So when Daniel communicated with me about Music Not Impossible.
So this is Bob.
He had limited channels, but all of the vibrations were the same. What he was missing was intensity, difference of vibrations.
I would put the wrists probably to the lightest setting.
They had so much potential to go so much further. Let's keep going. Let's make this better.
We're really good at finding someone who needs to be helped and creating a solution for that one person. What we don't have is a track record of taking an idea and scaling it to help many. And that is the secret sauce of Avnet.
The fact that Avnet has come in and made it for the masses and saw the magic that is happening here and how it's bringing about equality.
That's the incredible thing about Not Impossible Labs and Avnet. They want to figure it out because they want to make an impact. They want to help. The beautiful thing about Music Not Impossible, it's saying that you're not experiencing it wrong. You're experiencing it differently. Let's both experience it together. Here's a bunch of information that you've been missing out on for a long time. Bam, here you go.
She's given a gift, not just to the deaf community, but she's given a gift to the hearing community because now you've created this equality that didn't exist before.
It's always been really important to help create community. It's a bonding. It's understanding that you could easily be this person. It's understanding that they give me a value just as much as I'm giving them, even though they're different. The symphony is going to be a completely different experience than Life is Beautiful.
In translating her music to an orchestra, it's a bit more of a grand sort of presentation.
I could feel when the violins swell.
I mean, I can feel you. When you speed up, it was just like, woo, here we go.
I can also feel when the oboes or the clarinets are leaving so that I can understand the picture in its entirety.
Yeah, that one was great.
Yeah. But I'm so glad you're here, and I hope you have a good time this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage Mandy Harvey.
And then she can really like, okay, the technical stuff is here. I know what is happening on my body in terms of vibrations, and then I can be expressed. So she can just, okay, I'm just singing.
That she just gets right back up again, and she tries so hard. It's so inspiring.
Music is very, very important to me, so thank you.
I think if she was talking to some physician or occupational therapist and she described to them what she wanted to do, everybody that she would have talked to would have said she's crazy. And you ignore your critics, you ignore the naysayers, and that's what she did. And now she's who she is.
There are a lot of barriers in life, and we have the ability, especially if we work together as a team, to crush those barriers and to change the world around us for a positive way.
She's like, yeah, this happened to me, and guess what I did? I pushed through it. Was it hard? Hell yeah. But you know what? You can do that too. So let's do it together.
I don't sing for myself. I can't hear myself sing. It's not that interesting. The interesting part is how it affects other people and how it creates a community. Why do you wake up in the morning and struggle? Because I can. And I choose to because I want to help somebody else. Help one, help many.